Well, good morning. This is Jeff Pierce, the Timeshare Expert at the timeshareexpert.com. It's pretty early in the morning, but I wanted to get up this morning, do this a little earlier, because once the sun comes up, boy, it's really hard to see the bay. It's such a beautiful view from here. So anyway, there's the Bay of Cabo San Lucas. A lot of people that come down here don't get to see it actually from this angle, which I have a really good view from where I live. I want to make sure that I just posted at the top of my Facebook page the Timeshare Exchange checklist. You should make sure that you guys get that. It's just a one-page checklist with 7 things that you should do if you're going to exchange your timeshare. And if you're going to exchange your timeshare next year, you should have already done these things. So make sure you get that. It's free. Just put your first name or just your email, I think, and you can get that. It will really help you out. But a real quick story, my brother-in-law came down to Cabo San Lucas and camped on the beach down there, which I know you can't really see too much. But in late 60s, maybe early 70s, he came down in a converted Wonder Bread truck, drove all the way down. The highway wasn't even open until 1973. He got to the border and asked, how do you get to Cabo San Lucas? And they said, just go straight and take the first left. And it's not a far cry different from that now. It's not too many turns. But anyway, he got down here and he was camped on the beach right down below me there. We're way down there. And all of a sudden this beautiful ship comes into the bay, unloads about 6 Zodiacs, all color coordinated, same color and everything. They zipped around the bay for a little bit. Then they came in and landed on the beach in Cabo, the main beach, which is Medano Beach. It's really called Medano Beach. And out jump all of these guys in crisp uniforms, and it was Philippe Cousteau, and that was the Calypso, so he got to meet him many, many, many years ago. And that might have been the time that Cousteau discovered the wonderful sand falls in the middle of the bay down there. For you divers, there's a really incredible natural phenomenon called the sand falls. So you dive down about 90 feet, so you need an experienced diver. And there's a ledge that drops off, I believe, to about 500 feet. And the sand, it's on an angle, and at certain times of the year, the sand comes flowing down off this and goes over the edge and just cascades like a curtain or a waterfall. And it's just gorgeous. You hover off of that and watch it. A lot of really neat things to do here in Cabo San Lucas. But I did want to talk today real briefly about the time of the year that is a good time to come on down here. You know, Cabo is known as a winter destination, but really it's an all-year destination. The weather is just phenomenal. Right now, the dog days of summer between mid-July and mid-August are the hottest and the most humid, but it rarely breaks 100. But it is both a winter and a summer destination, mainly because in the summertime, of course, kids are out of school, and a lot of people with timeshares have children. That's the only time the vacation is the summertime and school holidays. And which brings up and reminds me, you guys, it's been estimated that 50% of the people that have timeshare have children in school and only vacation during school break. Well, those weeks comprise 25% of the calendar year. So 50% of the timeshare owners are vying for 25% of the calendar year. What that means, and you already know that if you've tried, but if you're going to do a timeshare exchange in the summertime, plan ahead. And if you're going to come to Cabo, you want to plan ahead too. It's a really high demand destination area, especially in the winter. So summer's really, really popular. It's hotter, the water's warmer, which is really nice. If you're sitting under a palapa, even if it is 90, 95 degrees and the breeze is blowing and you're jumping in and out of the water, it is really, really, really nice. Winter is what we're really known for. Between really Christmas and mid-April is a really, really busy time. And a couple of reasons. The weather's fabulous. January, February, March, you'll find that the weather's in, mid-70s to low 80s. Beautiful mornings, beautiful nights. Especially in February and March, you're going to see a whale migration, one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see in your life. If you're on the Pacific side, which is on the other side of the peninsula over there, in the resorts that are on the Pacific side, you can lay in bed and watch whales spout. It's phenomenal. You should definitely make it on your bucket list to come to Cabo during those months. Very difficult to get in. Owners are using their weeks at that time of the year, and So there's not a lot of weeks being deposited into RCI and Interval International. So make sure you plan ahead. In fact, if you were planning to come here for February, March of next year, you should have already put in your request, and you should have done the things on the checklist that I talked to in the beginning months ago. That if you do the things on the checklist, your chances for getting better exchanges are increased substantially. So winter, summer is great. For us who live here, the best 2 months for just weather are our November and May, just to die for, the world's best weather. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, winter, spring, summer, fall, come on down and see us, and you'll really, really enjoy this place. There's plenty to do, plenty to see, and it's getting to be a really well-known international destination. We've had some crime incidences, but we really don't get it like the mainland here, so it's very safe. I feel very safe. I've lived here for many, many years. All right, so that's it for today. This is Jeff Pierce. Make sure you get the checklist. You might want to check out my Timeshare Exchange Bibles also, if you're going to be wanting to exchange your timeshare, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.